Welcome to Center of Light. Good to see you. We're going to be speaking about light tonight. These little light beings that float, if you will, for a fun word, all around us. They're inside of us. They're on top of us. Metaphorically on top of us as well. Just these little ideas. When I say little ideas, don't confuse little with weakness. When I say little, it's a little idea, compressed ball of light. They're colorful. They change colors, but they have a signature color. John has a signature color, if that's your guide's name. Louise, if that's your guy's name, has a signature color. They may change colors, but they always go back to their signature. We all go back to our signature. Always. So tonight is Center of Light Compass. Connect with your spirit guides. I woke up this morning, it was apparent to me. Connect with your spirit guides. So we're going to be talking about what they actually are. Or they're your deceased loved ones. Could be. I'll get to that shortly. Let me do a couple of checks. I want to say hello to everyone. Hello, everyone. YouTube. Hello, Kelly Curtis. Hello, Rena. Couple of things real quick. Trying new stuff. I like stuff. We all like stuff. I did something today. It worked. Now I can see you without having to go through so many screens. So tonight is Center of Light Compass. Check out this image. I worked on it for a while, probably 45 minutes, until it felt right. It's not about the glitz and the bling bling. Check it out. The image you see in the middle is actually the base image, not the person reaching up to the light, but the purple and grayish angelic wings. If I was to move the person out of the middle, you would just see wings. But I overlaid someone reaching up into the light for guidance, intentionally, deliberately, and consciously. Who is that someone? Of course, it's yourself, myself, ourselves. And so what are guides? Well, the word is literal. They guide us. They navigate us. They are the compass that always points north. The majority of them. There are those who are not so guiding, if you will. We're not going to get lost in a tailspin of fear, of negativity. That's not the implication of it. You can have somebody around you that just wants to mess with you and aggravate you for a little while. I'm speaking about spiritual guides, those who point north always and brings us to a level that is a nautical compass, by the way, because you are on your mothership, apprenticeship, mastership, apprenticeship, and we're all heading north towards peace. Pretty cool, isn't it? Homecoming Crossing the Bridge to the Soul. The link is in these forums. If you have not purchased this bestseller yet, Compass. I'm lost in the wilderness. I sure heck am trying. And now I find myself here literally about to walk into the great central sun. S-U-N-S-O-N. The sun, S-U-N-S-O-N, always rises. You are the sun, even if you are a daughter. It's broad. Couple of tricks for you right off the bat. Are you just getting started? Yes, I am just getting started. Hello, Abigail. Couple of tricks right off the bat. You want to see energy? You're driving down the road tomorrow in your low rider. Low rider. Get a little higher. And as you're driving down the interstate expressway, where you can see trees in the distance, you'll see a tree line, right? Look at the tree line. Be safe when you're driving. But look at the tree line in front of you. Relax your eyes, your vision. Just relax. Instead of looking so hard, just see, observe, take in. And if you do it correctly, which is not hard to do, there's no hard way about it. Just relax your vision. You will see an invisible duplicate of the tree line right above the tree line. You'll see it. When it's a hot day and you're driving down the highway and you see that mirage, what looks like energy, that's energy beginning to solidify as to why you're able to see the reflection because of the heat, which is energy. The next time you're able to go outside and it's not raining, find a patch of blue sky. You don't have to be in the sun. Have the sun at your back. Sun's always got your back. But find a patch of blue sky. Look into that patch of blue sky. Relax your vision. You will begin to see globules of light. Globules of light. Everywhere. I know. The first thought people want to say is, well, that's those things on your eyes you call floaters. That is not, that's exactly what it isn't. Photons everywhere. Particles of light everywhere. And you will watch them zip and you will watch them take off and they're gone. And they're everywhere, especially on a bright day or snowy day where it's still bright, where it's bright, but there's a lot of snowbank. All that whiteness reflects that lightness. So, about seeing your spirit guides. It's a different kind of seeing, completely. Well, Keith, what do I need to do to be able to do that? Nothing at all. Simply nothing at all. You don't have to do anything. Likewise, as described before, relax your vision. And I don't mean your vision, but I do, but also even mean relax this vision. Though this eye will open up like Shiva and penetrate and incinerate the universe, that's not the kind of looking I'm implying. I'm implying looking with the third eye. Look, take in. As above, so below, when you apply this on the inner planes of simply looking. Looking is not only with the eyes. Seeing can be with the ears. Taste, touch. If you don't believe me that seeing can be touch, tell that to a blind man. So it's a way of taking in information. So tonight is basically about taking in information. But you have to be able to see and understand the language. That is my intention tonight, is to give you that gift. I also want to introduce to you, my brew, and my source, a new program I am now doing. Let me tell you all about it. I'm excited. I think Rena Winfield, hello Dana. I think Rena, she did. I know she did. I sent it. I think she received it. Her want for a subconscious reprogram, my new endeavor, my new project. Let me show you and tell you all about it. Without a doubt, they work for me. They really do. I started this a few weeks ago and I'm changing inside. Very powerful. Let me tell you all about that. One moment. I got to move some things around. This program is called Ignite Your Power. Invest in you. Be one of the first to dive with me deep into the fire of the subconscious mind. I am now taking orders. I'm going to give you a sample right here and right now of what this is and what this is about. Facebook form, it has been dropped. YouTube form, it has been dropped. Check it out. It's free. It's my trial run. I do suggest headphones. All right? But if you're sleeping, just turn it up loud enough to where you can hear it-ish. The subconscious will take it in. This is my new program, Ignite Your Power. Invest in you. This subconscious reprogramming audio is a trial run. Enjoy it and let me know of your results. I am creating these programs for anyone who is interested. I will cater these creations to your wishes. Your name, if you choose. Here is a list of subconscious reprogramming possibilities that I can cater as you wish. Connect with deceased loved ones. Contact with spirit guides. This is what we are speaking about tonight. Attract money, wealth, abundance in ways you never thought possible. Spiritual expansion includes lucid dreams, astral travel, connecting with the higher self. Then we go to past life memories, as well as past healing trauma. They're pretty much the same. No, they're exactly the same. Time travel. You are a time traveler. You are an eternal being beyond time. Remote viewing. Find anything in the universe. You lost your keys? Find them. Inspiration and creativity. Weight loss, health, addiction. Attract your life partner. Find what is your life calling. I can create a combination of all of these things or cater to what it is you actually want. I'm enjoying it. It's a lot of fun. It's very creative. You can contact me here or at keithanthonyblanchard@gmail.com for the latest updates of episodes of... But if you want something, it'll work for you. I handle these things with loving care. Those who I've created these reprogrammings for will share that with you. I can give you the hour-long version. I will do both. And the hour version would be for meditation. The multiple hour version will be for sleeping. Plays all night. Let me know. All right, let's get down to some center of light compass. Connect with your spirit guides. Business. What are spirit guides? A spirit guide in Western spiritualism is an entity that remains as a disincarnate spirit to act as a guide or protector to a living incarnated human being. We all have about 3 or 4 main spirit guides. Many come in and out to help with tasks, but 3 or 4 always stay. Many years ago, I was reading the Cryon work, and one of the books, it said, if you want a master guide, you go into a meditation, you grab this metaphorical, figurative, actually real pill on a spiritual level, and you put it in your mouth and you swallow it. What happens when you take this implant is that you will feel depressed for about 3 months. Why? It's because this chip, this implant you're asking for is saying, I now replace my normal guides with master guides. So when your normal guides leave, you will feel alone because you are almost truly by yourself. From afar, there are others watching over you, but the family unit is changing. I did it. I felt depressed for 3 months. 3 months later, when the master guides start to settle in, I had a sleep experience one night. I saw the implant leave my body and I saw the master guides settle in. I did. Guides come in and out. Can deceased loved ones be spirit guides? In this way, I say no. Doesn't mean they're not guiding you. So in this way, they are guides, but they are not your spirit guides. Almost same like when a human ascends to higher levels of consciousness, you don't become an angel. Angel literally implies that this angelic higher conscious energy has never been incarnated. Now, angels can take human form. There's a lot of gray area, but it does paint the idea of how the divine hierarchy, spiritual ladder is actually composed and comprised. Many years ago, my first marriage, we're coming back from Middle Tennessee, back to Memphis. I fell asleep in the truck while my then wife was driving. I just zonked out. I was tired, so I fell asleep like that. Boom. Can I take a nap? Sure, Keith, go ahead. However long later, 3, 4, 5, 8 minutes, I come to a state of being awake from leaning on the door of the truck. I saw 3 flashes of light. Blue, green, and red. I saw my spirit guides. How do I know that? Because I know that. How do you know that you know? I don't know how I know, I just know that. And they told me their name. The leader of the normal guides, not the master guides that came in, but the leader of the normal guide. Actually, I am incorrect. These are the master guides' names. The first one, that is the anchor or the manager. It takes a lot to manage this life. The name was Dora Lee. Dora Lee. A couple of days later, some friends came over. We were having a group meditation. And we asked what our spirit guide's name was. And I heard loud and clear, SETI. My spirit guide's name is SETI. So Dora Lee is already established, at least what I know, as a name I give to one of these master guides. Another one was SETI. So when we're done with the meditation session, we'll go turn on the TV. And it happened to turn on immediately to the movie Starman, starring Jeff Bridges. But as soon as we turned it on, the little guy, the scientist, says, I worked for a secret program called SETI. I had another one I don't remember. It's been so many years ago. We have 3 or 4 guides, sometimes 5. In fact, we have many. You have those 3 or 4 guides who are anchored, who pretty much can cover everything. They're a jack of all trades, basically. But there's particularly a trade here or there that they actually don't know than a floater by, a butterfly, or flutter by guide comes in and says, I got you, and they turn a screw that the other 3 or 4 couldn't, kind of thing. So what are guides? They are you, simply at the very next level beyond your corporeal physical self. It's your higher intelligence. It's the hub from where the grace of everything comes into a bottleneck, if you will, to fill you with spiritual soda information. Being in a formation to receive information. This is what you guides are. They float all around you. They love you. They don't judge you. They look at you and go, bro. Stand up, dust your derriere off. Try again. Bro. Stand up, dust your derriere, try again. And they will always nurture and support. And some are mischievous. like a bad cousin. The one who's always buzzing you around, freaking you out. You like him, strangely, because he's crazy. But when he boogers on you, it's not so fun. Let's see what's happening. I'm having a great time. I really enjoyed the idea of doing tonight's presentation about spirit guides. So what is SETI in the movie Starman? It was the name of my spirit guide, but the relationship to SETI in the movie Starman is search for extraterrestrial intelligence. All right, everyone, I'm going to take a short pause. Going to be right back. Got a lot of reading to do. I got a short flick for you. I'm going to lean into some Danny Childress. I'm going to post the link to his music here shortly. Welcome, everyone, to Center of Light. Hello, Robert, my brother. What's up, Dark Hour? Michael Roser. Good to see you, bro. I've been watching. I love what you're doing, my bro. Everyone, Center of Light Radio, Keith Anthony Blanchett, my brother, Danny Childress, is going to talk about the inner realm. Coincidentally, spirit guides, what are they? They're greater possibilities of yourself. What are master spirit guides? Greater possibility of the spirit guides. And what are the angelic? Greater possibilities. And it goes all the way to a level of infinity, which is a complete circle. It's a snake eating its own tail for infinity. And you turn within, and you eat yourself alive. Gnaw away at the things in your life, like fattening food. You want some McDonald's, don't you? You had some McDonald's, didn't you? Until you realize, I just don't want it anymore. I want something that feeds me, feeds my soul. Your spirit guides is the next up on the rung of Jacob's ladder. I don't know if to you, but to me, it matters. Danny Childress, my brother. Check him out.
It's getting colder with every step I make. A chill in the air, a fear you can't shake. Who hears you when you cry? Who hears you when you call? Who'll save you? Who'll save you now? There's a voice inside tugging at your strings. Will you push away? Listen when it speaks. Knocking at your door, you can't deny. Will you let him in or let him pass you by? Hear you when you cry. Hear you when
Welcome back to Center of Light. Tonight is Center of Light Compass. North. North Star. The birth of Christ. Right? Center of Light Compass. Always endeavoring, wanting to move upward, which is inward, which propels us forward toward something delicious. Connect with your spirit guides. You may already connect with Jesus. You already connect with whoever. That which is guiding, the guiding light. And I don't mean the soap opera and the drama from years ago, the guiding light. I'm talking about the guiding light. So let's get into this presentation. Phase 2. I want to say hello to Michael Rosa Dark Hour on YouTube. Everyone, go check out my keyboard player, like I own him. Danny Childress from the last group I was in, Grand Theft Audio. The link is in these forums. 10 ways to begin the dynamic of falling within to connect with your guides. Check it out. It's easy. You already connected with them. And you do have conscious connection with them. So what is that conscious connection? That positive, reinforcing, supporting, nourishing thought that you got 5 minutes ago. You heard your guides. They're always speaking. You don't always hear them. Sometimes the monkey gets in the way, and you can't hear your guide at any moment of any day say, I love you, keep doing more of what you've been doing. Because the monkey says, you're a worthless piece of crap. So anytime you get supportive, loving thoughts, you think they belong to you, that you're going, I love myself. Well, you do, and you are doing that, but that's not really what's happening. What's happening is you're hearing the wellspring, the life stream saying, we, as the entire universe collectively, as the unit, which is God, love you and support you. That's what's happening. So you're always hearing your guides. We just want to hear them all the time. Feel them, see them, be with them all the time. Because we are all that all the time anyway. So why should it go in vain? Why should it just scatter itself about? When I do this work, I know I'm connected to my guides. In fact, I don't think about guides. It doesn't make me special. It makes you special. Special you. I don't think about I'm connecting with my guides. I've done that work. That play. I played in the garden long enough to know that I no longer see me and my guides. Though I do have guides and they guide me, I don't see me and my guides. I've risen to a level in my conscious expression, elevation, to understand that there are master guides, as I told you earlier, Jesus, Krishna, Buddha, everything that is powerful in the form of deities, Mother Mira, Anandamayi Ma, and all these incarnations of God. So I'm bringing in now and integrating my master guides till when I get to the level, there's no more Jesus, there's more Anandamayi Ma, Sai Baba, and all that. I've already done the Sai Baba work. I'm no longer disconnected from Sai Baba. No longer is he my, so to speak, deity. I've integrated all that. It's about integrating. So let's integrate these 10 ideas of how to be in touch with your guides. You know, I want to be in touch with my guides. Driving down the road, low rider, get a little higher, dun, 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 dun. To know that if I'm going to turn left and my guides say, Keith, don't turn left, go to the next one and take a right, then I simply hear that call that says, if you turn left, one, there's a potential reality dimension experience you can have that because you hear us, you can avoid. But if you don't hear us, we said nothing at all. And you find yourself getting in a mini car accident. It takes however long it takes out of your day to resolve that so you continue. Or if you take a right or left a little further down the road, you get the payload, the entire mother load of everything, because you hear those beings who are simply just trying to help. You've asked for that. They're not helping beyond your free will. Because of your free will, you ask them, we've asked them to instill themselves into our experience, to interrupt us when we go unconsciously monitored of ourselves. So I said, bro, you told me, you gave me permission. It's my job to say, I love you. What are you doing? So to speak. They are the link. Your spiritual guides, your master guides, your deities, your angelic, your archangelic, all the way to Metatron and the Godhead, Brahma, Yah, Ah. Here are your 10 opportunities. Number 1, get into the habit of asking. The first step to connecting with your spirit guides is to get into the habit of asking. We often forget that we have guidance within us and around us. In the busyness of the day-to-day life, it is really easy to forget our connection. One of those subconscious reprogrammings that I am now offering to the public is subliminal suggestion to connect with the subconscious and wanting to be consciously connected to your spirit guides. I read the bullet list and the gamut a little earlier. Number 2, you have to listen. Capital every letter, underline 3 times, bold, 3 exclamation points. Listen. It's not just it's more of a listen. The second step in connecting to your spirit guides is to listen. The way to do this is by meditation. Listening from a higher perspective. You become that higher perspective. It's obviously you can hear those around you. Number 3, write with your spirit guides. All of my books have been about writing, asking, giving, and receiving. Write with your spirit guides. Once you've meditated, your next step is to write with your spirit guides. Open your journal or just grab a few sheets of paper. At the top, write an invitation to them, such as, thank you, guides of the highest truth and compassion, for revealing to me the solutions to these issues. Thank you, guides of the highest truth and compassion, for revealing to me whatever I want to know. Dear guides of the highest truth and compassion, I welcome you to write through me now. Step number 4, ask for a sign. Most people will tell you, but you have to have faith. You don't need to know, just have faith. I say horse hockey. Validation is what helps us to move higher. Why wouldn't Spirit grace us with what we're asking for so we can move higher? Horse hockey. Your guides can play fun games with you. Oh, trust me, they can. They like to show you that they are present. So get playful with them and ask them for a sign. Have you never asked for a sign before? Or have you asked but not known whether you received it? You will be blown away when you start to ask your guides to show you signs. It will rock your world. Excuse me. Number 5. You should have a pencil and paper, or you can always go back to the time marker about 10 minutes ago. At night before you go to sleep is a phenomenal time. Remember, I am offering subconscious reprogrammings for you. You interested? Let me know. Step number 5, pay attention to the guidance you receive. It's one thing to ask for guidance. It's another thing to witness it, to really take it in and relish in the presence that's supporting you. When you pay attention to the guidance you receive, you let yourself be in the awe and the wonder of all the love that is around you. It is a big deal. It's a beautiful feeling that is available. And when you truly let yourself witness this amazing support that is always with you, you will truly connect. Number 6, stay in the energy of gratitude. As I mentioned in step number 5, you want to thank your guides. Rather than being in a place of neediness, you want to be in a place of gratitude and appreciation for their guidance and love. Shift the way you talk to your guides. And if you find yourself thinking things like, guides, why haven't you been giving me this yet? Or guides, I don't believe in you. Why haven't you shown up for me faster? You're showing me your distrust. You are showing your distrust of them. You're telling them you're not really open to their guidance and that you want to be in control. Your gratitude keeps your relationships strong. Number 7, release the outcome and trust in a plan better than your own. This was a lesson. It took me a while. Your guides have a plan that's better than yours. They are your loving and wise, and they want to bring to you right relationship, the right career, the doctor you need, the experience that will help you. We get in the way of that guidance. As I said earlier, I've often avoided divine guidance by trying to control situations. Number 8, be more childlike. You have to be a child to enter. So says Scripture. If you have young kids in your life, you may be aware that many children can still see their guides. They may even speak about them, usually around the age of 7. The veil starts to close and they shut down, and we shut down to this guidance system. To lift that veil and reconnect with your guides, you must be more childlike. Do things that bring you joy. Jump on a trampoline. Go for a run. Paint, swim, cook. Whenever I am cooking, I feel the presence of my guides around me. Step number 9. Ask your spirit guides for their names like I did. Doralee, Seti, and whoever. You don't have to do this. But if you feel called to ask for your guides' names or multiple guides' names, it helps the connection. If that's your way, then do it. Ask them to reveal it to you. The first name that comes to you will be the name of your guide, even if it sounds strange. When I was 15 and I was doing silver mind control, and I asked my counselors through this program what their name was, the male that came through was Humpty Dumpty. But I was told to accept it. And the female was Dale Evans from the old 50s cowboy series, Roy Rogers, his wife. Humpty Dumpty. Maybe great ideas do fall and crack like an egg. That's pretty much been the unfoldment of my life. And Dale Evans of Roy Rogers as a guide, the feminine aspect. That which is honest, staple, wholesome, good. Makes sense to me. Even if it sounds strange, you can trust that what you hear is correct. One of my guides, whoever wrote this, Gabrielle Oprah Winfrey Frame, whatever her name is, I'll post that in a minute. She needs her credit. One of my guides is a guide called Lily, and she came to me many years ago. I just knew her name was Lily. After several years of knowing Lily, I had a medium give me a reading. At the end of the reading, she said, Lily wants to tell you thank you because she loves working with you. Step number 10, the powers of 10. You've turned within yourself 10 times, tenfold. Trust in your own psychic ability. Believe in yourself and in your capacity to call on presence. Trust in your ability to connect with the present energy of love that is within you and around you, supporting you and guiding you. The more that you trust in your own psychic ability, the more you'll be able to hear, because it's here, everywhere. And the more you allow this divine guidance to lead you to the highest good. Allowing spirit guides into your life is a great and magnanimous gift. Not only will they support you, but they'll also help you and others. They'll support you in being a light in the world. We need this presence of light to support us right now. In the chaos, drama, and violence of these times, we need this presence to bring us back into love. Let's see what's happening in the rooms. Abigail is still talking. I love me some Abigail. It's been a while. I'm going to get to your comments shortly. I'm going to go into a song break. We have a newcomer. I do my best to try to get everyone's name correctly in first attempt. I'm not always successful, but I love people's names. Horlamilikan Ismail. Horlamilikan Ismail says, inbox me for your spiritual life reading private chat. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. Everyone tonight, center of light, compass. We're all trying to go north. I don't know anybody, even people who are unconscious and they're going south. In their going south, they do want to go north. This nautical compass, as we all ride the raft above, hopefully staying afloat of the divine ocean, as we reach for spirit guides to find peace. So I'm now going to play you a video. I love it. It's a fun video. A little artsy about finding, being, how to connect with your spirit guides. And I'm going to play a song after by Lavender Soul. About spirit guides called Angel of Love. I'll see you in just a few. You are loved beyond measure. Welcome to Center of Light Compass. Contact with your spirit guides.
Signs your spirit guides are trying to communicate with you. Do you ever feel that there's a spiritual force watching over you? Have you ever felt a presence trying to contact you? It may be your spirit guide trying to send you a message and protect you. All of us have at least one spirit guide who is dedicated to help us in every situation and walk down the right path. Now let us understand what a spirit guide actually means. A spirit guide is a positive, incorporeal entity that guides, protects, and offers assistance in some way to a living human being. Spirit guides are present with us throughout our lifetime and offer their guidance when we are in a stressful situation or ask for their help. They implant thoughts and ideas by sending us direct messages that keep us safe. Your spirit guide can be pure energy from the cosmic realm or live as a light being. Although we are attached to one spirit guide when we are born, up to 30 spirit guides may be assigned to us as we grow older and navigate through life. Do spirit guides communicate with us? Our spirit guides often communicate with us in subtle, indirect ways to help us with certain aspects of our lives. They deliver important messages aimed at exactly the right time. Sometimes they might telepathically whisper a word, giving birth to a life-changing thought or idea, while at other times they may send you a sign repeatedly until you start noticing it. When we open ourselves mentally and spiritually, we can observe these divine signs. However, as their signs are subtle, we can often miss them or ignore them as coincidences. This is why it is important that we know the signs that indicate our spirit guides are trying to communicate with us. In this video, we're going to talk about some of the most common signs that you need to look out for when your spirit guides are trying to communicate with you. Now let's take a look at the 12 signs your spirit guides are trying to communicate with you. Sign 1. Vivid dreams and visions. Spirit guides often create vivid scenarios to catch our attention and convey their messages through dreams and visions during meditation. When dreaming or meditating, we align ourselves with other spiritual realms as our mind is calm. We become more open to receive divine signals. This makes it easier for our spirit guides to connect with us. Sign 2. Sharper, more enhanced senses. As spirit guides mostly communicate through indirect means, they often sharpen our senses to make us more observant and notice their signals. Sign 3. Random electrical interference. Spirit guides use electricity to make contact with us. If you're experiencing abnormal levels of electronic disturbance and your electronic devices are acting up randomly, then your spirit guides are trying to connect with you. So the next time your TV or radio or music system starts malfunctioning, pay attention to what is being shown, discussed, or played at that moment. Sign 4. Higher levels of intuition. Spirit guides often deliver information and answers to us through our intuition and help us learn what we need to. We may hear telepathic voices in our head, different from our own thoughts, or we may have a strong gut feeling about something important. So make sure to listen to your gut, as it may lead you to the exact answers that you are seeking. Sign 5. Spiritual chills. Have you ever experienced frequent sudden chills throughout your body? Spiritual chills feeling is unlike a normal shiver, and it feels like energy flowing through your body. Spiritual chills are a direct sign that your spirit guides are trying to reach out to you. Spiritual chills especially happen when you are meditating, lost in a deep thought, on the verge of sleep, or trying to communicate with your spirit guides. Sign 6. Sudden special sense. Aromas are often used by spirit guides to reassure us. They often please and delight us with pleasant and familiar scents to catch our attention. These scents may be associated with childhood memories or may remind us of a deceased loved one. This is a sign that your spirit guides are helping you in making certain decisions, find inner peace, and trust in a higher power for guidance. Sign 7. Phantom touches. If you experience light phantom touches or caress, it could be your spirit guides letting you know that they are here to protect you. Touches are a physical and emotional sensation, so our spirit guides may often touch us lightly when we are emotional or seeking help and reassurance. Phantom touches are a nurturing and divine way to let us know that there is always someone watching over us from a mystical realm. Sign 8. Music. Music is a universal language, and so our spirit guides often communicate with us through song and lyrics. The vibration of music and songs have the highest frequency, which allows spirits and angels to connect with the human soul. When you suddenly hear an old favorite song or can connect with lyrics you've never heard before, it's a sign your spirit guide is trying to tell you something. Sign 9. White feathers. Do you notice white feathers in unusual places? This is a beautiful sign from our spirit guides, letting us know of their presence and protection. Known as calling cards from our guides, white feathers are lovely gifts to remind us that we are about to receive a blessing. Sign 10. Powerful words. If a passage in a book touches you deeply, or a certain quote seems to give you the answer that you're looking for, it means your spirit guides are answering to your prayers. We often see a certain word, phrase, or number appear to us repeatedly that seems to give us the answer or message we need at that moment. Spirit guides use written materials as a source of communication when we ask for guidance. Sign 11. Orbs. Orbs are believed to be a manifestation of our spirit guides. These are signs that they are nearby, offering their guidance and blessings. Orbs can be different colors and tend to have detailed shapes within them. Most of the time, orbs are not visible through the naked eye and only appear in photographs of loved ones. These are spiritual tokens, which mean that your spirit guides are protecting you and your loved ones and want you to trust them. Sign 12. Feelings of being guided. You feel like a divine force is pulling you towards a certain direction in life, and you can't really make sense of it. Even though your intuition may not fully understand it, you may feel your gut feeling is telling you to surrender to this higher power and follow the path. This is a sign that one or more of your spirits are trying to take you to a place you need to be or reveal something that is hidden to you. These are the 12 signs that your spirit guides are trying to communicate with you. Our spirit guides are always here to guide us, and their messages may appear to us unexpectedly and in many forms. They are always communicating with us. All we need to do is be willing to accept their messages and honor their guidance. Make sure you don't ignore these subtle signs delivered by your spirit guides. They will always answer when you ask for guidance. So pay attention to your surroundings and be grateful for their protection. Have you noticed any of these signs before? Don't hesitate to share your experience with us in the comment section below. We would love to know about your thoughts and experiences. Remember to like the video and subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out on any of our amazing videos. Thanks for watching.
She turned to me and told me life was not too easy unless you can let go. I lay surprised at the simpleness of her soul. Wasting away in a sea of uncertainty, she had stayed with me for days. I needed love in so many different ways. And as I watched, she floated through the room. And as I cried, she was there to dry them too. Hold me and don't let go. Hold me. Never leave. Never leave. Angel of love, as I cried. She was there to dry them too. Hold me and don't let go. Hold me, never leave. Hold me and don't let go. Hold me, never leave. Never leave. She turned to me, told me life was not too easy unless you can let go. Reveal to me the beauty of your soul.
Welcome back to Center of Light. Tonight we've been talking about connecting with your guide. Center of Light compass. Always choosing to move north, inward, upward, forward, toward. So I have laid out 10 ideas and another 12. Some of them did dovetailing or crossfade about how to do that, how to connect with your guides consciously. This is what it's like when you can connect with your guides consciously, and the master guides and the avatars and so forth and so on. I'm demonstrating this not to showboat, but to show you how to get on a boat of greater possibility. It looks like this. Hello, you, me, we, just below where you think you are. I am a greater aspect of yourself. Now, as things get higher, ironically, they get a little more separate but unified. You begin to lose yourself in the said separation. And you will go through a separative period, as the vessel did when he vesseled Cryon many years ago. It'll make sense to you in all its chaos. Order is, believe it or not, responsible for chaos. There's an order in chaos holding chaos together as such, called chaos. You want to get out of the chaos, connect to your guides. How do you do that? You abide by the 22 plus teachings that have been offered this night. It's not hard. Just listen, apply, make up your own ways of doing things. It's what you're doing now. Conscious or unconscious, you are making all of this up. Like the guide before you speaking is doing he himself. So are you saying that this is not the truth? What is the truth? The truth is imagination, and imagination is everything. He does not himself know where he gets this information from. He just trusts and allows himself to connect to the guides, the master guides, the deities, and so forth and so on, to bring him to a new possibility, which is the infinite forever, which is where everyone wants to go in the first place. That is guidance. It's always pointing north, inward, upward, forward, toward a greater possibility. Those chills you get, those little kisses on your spiritual cheek that you get, they are literal. You don't necessarily need white feathers, because when you're under the weathers, how can you see white feathers when everything looks so gloomy? Understood. Good question. We have a response for you that you just might want to see as yummy, so you can integrate this new level of connecting. When you find yourself in a dark night of the soul or in the storm, it simply requires you to recognize that you are in the storm. And in so doing, you level up. I'm just in the storm. You may not know what to do with it, and that's okay. The storm is happening. There's a tornado outside. I get it. It'll scare you, Liz. It's a tornado outside. So what I do, I cover myself with my guides, my guidance. I cover myself with my guidance. Spirit, there's a serious situation happening. What do I do? What can I do to keep not only myself, but those who are stewards that I steward of mine safe? Oh, I'm glad you asked. And you follow suit. So you see, connecting with you guys is not a task because you are already connected. So there is no task. So we undo task in and of itself, and we hear guidance announce itself. It says, hello. It's all those beautiful ideas you've heard throughout your day. It's definitely not all those ideas that do not support you in any way throughout your day that bring you dismay. That is not your guide. It's the monkey. It only becomes your guide when you choose it as master. Often turns into unconscious disaster. Yes. You don't know why you need to get up and go to the store. You were planning on doing that today, but something right now says get up and do it, when you could have left 5 minutes later or 5 minutes before. But something in this moment says now is the moment. And you may not think about it as now is the moment. But now is the moment is your moment, and you feel the will, the prompting to get up and do said thing, whatever it may be. And you meet someone you haven't seen in years. Or you don't meet anyone at all. It's simply a shopping day experience at the grocery store. But it set up a sequence of linear events to unfold because you followed said guidance. You created the trust factor. We're going to prompt you. They're going to the store. And because you did said thing, you create a whole new sequence of events for yourself because you heard the call. If you waited 5 more minutes later or done it 5 more minutes too soon, it's not an exact alignment. Guidance happens to do with feeling, not emotion. Emotion is a vast energy in motion. Intuition, guidance, has to do with feeling. And your ultimate level of self, bliss, nirvana, ecstasy, Shambhala, Yanava, Yeshua, Paramahansa Yogananda, Anandamayi Ma, Meher Baba, Satya Sai Baba. It's right there. So it has to do with feeling at the essence. Anything lower than feeling of the essence becomes emotion, an energy that we have all wheeled forth in motion. Small but huge difference in experience. Feeling. Oh my God, I feel so deeply. Emotion. This becomes incorporated. It kind of monkeys around with things. It muddles things up. And then things go awry. Guidance and your spirit guides, who are higher ideas of you, sound like the thoughts in your head of you loving you. Everything else is not guidance. It's the monkey convincing you. He needs your attention because he's hungry and wants to be fed with another nonsensical banana. Taking your mana, your prana, ekaya ish prana hu, which you all are due, for I am the living God, ekaya ish prana hu, to supply you with all the guidance, the navigation, the compassing, the pointing north, going forth and doing exactly what you need to do. It's not hard. There's no task. There's no work involved. You have to ask and become engaged and involved. So you want to connect with you guys? Could it simply be this simple? 1-800-777-7777. Could it be that easy? And then you listen intentfully. Like the vessel is doing before you in this moment. Very sincerely. It's sort of this kind of posture. If you had a look on your face that would have to happen to convince anyone, more so yourself, what such a look would look like, it would look sort of like this. Guidance sounds like the voice in your head, rather your heart, that speaks not to you but through you about how much you love your sexy, divine, human self. I will see you soon.